Hi, in this tutorial we will talk about the temporary table. What the temporary table, how it's used, and what the types of the temporal table in SQL. We have two types of the temporary table. First, let's know what's the temporary table. Temporary table is used to store modifications and calculation. That means I will create a temporary table and store all my modification and calculation in my temporary table. And I can use it as a normal table. There is another fact of the temporary table is the temporary table is available only for the current session. That's mean once I will log out from my current session, this is the current session, the temp table will removed automatically from my database. So, and I have two types of the temporary table. I have local table, local temp table. Let's see here temp table, and I have global temp table or global uh, temporary table. So the local temporary table, it's available only for the current session, and whenever I start to create it, I will use only one hash. For the global is available for the other sessions. You know, whenever I open a new sessions, the global is available, and it's supposed to using two hashes whenever I start to create it. I'm gonna, make it for you guys more easy to give an example on each. So I will say create table, just like when you are create a regular table, but this is whenever you start with hash. Let me go to this database and I will say this soccer team. This is my table called the temp table, and it contain, let me see what's exactly here. So I will fill it out just like the data that's in soccer team. So I'll say, okay, player name, Vaka 255. I'll just make it simple, just so it's not, I don't want to make it complicated for you guys. So the example will be easy to understand. Player name and player uh, position, and I will say this is a Vaka 255. All right. So this is my temp table. Uh, that's I created right now. If I go to the database, let me see, not this one. Sys temp table. This is a system temporary tables. See with all this long line. This is my temporary table, but with a global, it's only the name right here without the long line here. So here it's my temp table, and I will insert into the temp table with the columns that's in temp table that they are available. The values, oh, I can say simply like select player. I like to call the table first, so the columns will pops up automatically. Player name and player position. Now I have 15 records inserted to my temp table. If I want to use it, I have to say select everything from temp table So I will find it here. It's here. This is my temp table. But if I go, let me copy this script, and if I go here, I will not able to use the hash soccer team temp table because I have to stay in the same session that I created my temp table. I cannot using it here. But for the global, it's will be the same. Let me see here. The same script, everything is the same except you will add another hash right here. So this is your global. I'm gonna say underscore just to recognize it here whenever you I am created. And see, this is my global temp table with double hash. But the temp table it's only has one hash. Um, the currently, if I select anything from my global table, it will see it's empty because I didn't insert anything to my global table yet. Now I inserted, and I can let's insert it to temp table. Now this is my records here in global table. And if I go here and I go to select the hash, double hash, soccer team underscore global. See, I can use it in other session. This is the global table that's the different from the temp table. The global, I can use it in any session I want to, and simply uh, it's very flexible. And for the temp table, if I close it right now, the main or the original session that I created temp table for, like this temp table, the local one, I will see the local temp table will be removed automatically. I just close it. Now I close all the, I believe. See, because I close even the session that has the global table. But anyway, if you close the session that you are created, the temp table for the local and for the global, both they will be removed from your database. Uh, the difference between the local and the global is local you can use it in any other sessions while still the main session is still open. For the local, you cannot go to any other session. You have to keep using it in the same session that you created the local table. And other difference, it's the local has only one hash and global has double hashes. And both they will be removed from my temporary tables once I close the main session that I create my temp table for the local and global. This is my tutorial for the temp table, and thank you for watching.